the truth. It would be grace from God if I went to jail.
Them P4CM folks strike again. Praise the Lord, saints. Praise the Lord. I'm not here to talk about the interview. I'm not here to talk about the young lady. I'm here to talk about the creator of this podcast, Mr. Ezekiel. I do not know how to pronounce his last name. I will not attempt out of respect for him. A lot of y'all know this brother because he creates content for very conservative black Christians, millennial conservative black Christians that will probably fall under the Reformed or Calvinistic or evangelical umbrellas. He has a podcast where he talks to different black Christians about really things that are demonic. I haven't seen him talk about anything really other than spirituality, principalities, and demons. That's not how I know this brother. I know him from P4CM, the Passion for Christ movement, Passion for Christ Ministries, that had black millennials, black Christian millennials in a chokehold in the late to early 2000s, 2010s. Really, I want to say the sweet spot was when I was in college, like 2008 to 2013. I made a video on this before where I was talking about how we got to know Jackie Hill Perry. Well, he's of the same ilk, right? He's of the same group. Now, this is a picture from their P4CM days, but this group right here were like the people that were pushed by P4CM to be these poets and rising theologians, not scholars, right? Not scholars of the Bible, but rising theologians. I forgot this sister on the far left's name, but you can see Jackie, you can see Preston, and you can see Ezekiel. And they were like this squad of poets that would come to, they wouldn't just stay in LA because that's where P4CM was, but they would go around the country. They would make a lot of content. And then at a certain point where white evangelicals, I want to say around 2012 maybe, started noticing like, hey, this is something that gets the young people going. Maybe we should start bringing them to our churches. And that is how a lot of them were able to expand their platforms from going from this very niche group of people that liked urban poetry, were Christians. They had the questions that they needed answers for. They were looking for something different outside of the traditional black church. And this group of young people back then was pretty much put to the forefront by P4CM. Like I said, white evangelicals picked it up, and then they expanded their platforms. Now, what's interesting about these three individuals, Jackie, Preston, Ezekiel, not necessarily talking about the sister on the left, because I haven't seen her content in, over 10 years. But these three, if you look at their content, even going back to their P4CM days, none of them have anything good, kind, or respectful to say about the black church, about black organizations, about black institutions. If they're speaking about anything in regards to blackness, it is always in the negative.